Hello, Sagittarius. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your February 2024 mini tarot reading. Before we begin, I'd like to make a couple announcements. First, I'd like to say happy Valentine's Day to all. But I will be in Orlando, Florida, March 2nd and 3rd. I believe that's the date for the Spirit Fest event. And I will put the address, the dates, the times down below. But if you have never been to a Spirit Fest event, they're really quite awesome. I'm quite impressed. In fact, I plan on doing 3 or 4 of them in Florida at different cities this year. Very well run. They have healers, stone people, crystals, readers, mystics. They have, excuse me, mediums. It's just an awesome run show or event. And my friend Drennen will be there with me, and she does her repurposed leather purses that are beautiful with healing stones. So she'll be there, so make sure you stop by and see us. And also to let you know, if you'd like a reading just about you, this is a general reading. You can stop by my website. The information's down below, www.soulstarbliss.com. Get yourself, order yourself a reading, and I'll email you. We'll get that set up as quick as we can. Or if you prefer a voice recorded email reading, I can usually get those out within 5 days, sometimes the same day that they come in. If I have a break, I will do them in between sessions. And I think that's, what else was I going to say? Remember to check your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. So let's take a look here. And at the end of the video, we will do the pull love and money cards, 3 cards for each. And I did shuffle those up ahead of time so we could save a little time here when we're finished. So let's see what's going on. Gosh, it seems like everybody's making choices this month. Okay, choices about work, choices about money, choices about where they want to go. I feel like there is a plan, an action plan coming up for travel for you. So if you are wanting to travel, or maybe you're traveling so much you have to have a plan to to get back and have some rest. Sometimes when we travel, we actually come back exhausted and need, a 3-day vacation just to do nothing. And kudos to you if you get to travel. I'm happy for you. It seems like work things are seeming to fall into place for a lot of you. It seemed like before it was like last year was uncertainty or things that seemed out of place, but now it looks like they're falling into place, falling into place, falling into place. And that's a good thing. But don't forget, don't get lost in your job where you're not seen, because I think, like, how do I say this? Like maybe a supervisor's taking credit for something you're doing for some of you. And I just heads up, that person's not going to be around long. They're going to end up getting fired. I don't know who that message is for, but there it is. It also says here coming up is, we can't go back and change the past. Don't let the negativity of the past keep you from, and this is work and personal life. So whichever one fits for you, we have to make some choices. And by the choices we make both things get better. When we're happy at home, we can be a lot happier at work. If things are good at work and not at home, find a balance of somehow for those. It says holding on to love or money is not a good thing. We hold on, boom, they both disappear because they're both energy. And what's interesting to me is they feel almost the same when I work with both of those energies. You're getting ready to make some choices about finances. Make sure you do your homework. I don't know what this means for everybody, but there's some folks seem to want to change their way of saving or their 401k or whatever it is. Just make sure you know what you're doing. If you don't, get someone to help you that does, so you don't make any mistakes. Or hopefully they don't make any mistakes. But I'm just saying, if you're really thinking about changing stuff, that's fine. But if you're not qualified, or you're not trained enough, or you don't have enough info, there's no shame in getting help. I feel like victory is going to be yours in quite a few areas this month. You're going to feel like a victor at work. We talked about that a little bit over here. It's really hard to call your supervisor out. You remember this, you don't have to, for whoever that message was for. I do feel some of you will be changing jobs or looking for other jobs because you want to, not because you have to. And that's kind of a blessing in itself. I do feel celebrations are coming this month. And actually, I feel like some of the celebrations are going to be resolutions or things that were resolved from the past, whether it was making up with a family member, getting a settlement of some kind. It's going to be different for different people, but the celebrations come from things that are from the past. And I always preach to live in the moment, but it says some of you have waited a long time for recognition, whether it be a settlement or just being respected. So it'll be different for different folks, but it's time now for you to see something there or hear something there. I do feel like there's definite change in other ways too for some of you, and it's going to be seeing yourself for the chariot that you are. When you put your mind to something, you really can get it done and make a difference. New beginnings are possible with people you haven't, like someone coming back from the past. Maybe they come home for a visit in the town that you're in, and you reconnect. Just treat them like a new person until you see how everything is. And I don't know why I want to tell you that this time. It's really important that you treat them like a new person. And it could be an old college friend or something like that. But heads up, and this isn't for everyone, if they ask you for money to invest in something, make sure you do your homework on that, because I have the Tower card right after that. It could be a disaster. It could be good, but I'm just saying heads up. Putting worries to rest regarding finances is a good thing. What I've said this, I bet for almost every sign is, what we fear most, if we bring to us. So if your lack of money is your fear, guess what's going to happen? You're going to have more of it. Not saying that changes everything, but when we look at energy of love and money, different things seem to act different. Things to fall into place are different. If we worship the money, it can just disappear, actually. Of course, it could anyway, but I'm just using that as an example. But it says a disagreement you had with somebody. Don't give your power away to someone just because they're a partner or someone at work or one of your kids, whatever it might be. It says, when we give our power away, we've already lost the game. I'm not saying that you should stand up like a banshee and scream, but you know what? I don't think you trust yourself on some things. It says your intuition is really good, and standing up for yourself is going to bring you the Sun card, which is joy. Seems like there's a lot of busyness, commotion going on around you, meaning like you're really busy at work or you're busy at home and then not taking time for yourself. It says make sure that you take at least a little time for yourself so you can put some energy back into you. Doing for others is awesome, but when you deplete yourself totally, there's nothing left here. You have to fill that back up, and I think this is a good time to start doing that. Something you waited for a long time, like to hear about something. Maybe it's a promotion, maybe it's hearing about your kid's college. I don't know what it is, but whatever you've been waiting for that you hear is going to bring real positive changes. Just remember to check them out. And I'm using this as an example but it could be something else. Your kid wants to go to college across the country. Make sure you know how much it costs. Make sure you know how they're going to be cared for. Go there and look at it. And it could be jobs. It could be anything. But I'm just saying that you're going to make some choices, and don't make the choices foolishly. Be loaded with all of the information you possibly can. Hermit says, spirit help with manifesting. You are a manifester. Don't forget that. What you ask for, as long as you can conceive it, believe it, it certainly can be achieved. But when we doubt what's happening, we just pushed everything back. So with that said, let's get these picked up and do our love and money pull. Oh, here we go. These poor cards. Oh, I love this deck of cards. Let's see here. Here we go. And to get to our new deck over there, we're just breaking in and getting used to. I did shuffle these already, so I'm just going to cut these. And we will do love first. Pull 3 cards for love, and then we'll pull 3 cards for money. I have the 5 of wands, excuse me. Oh, I have the Wheel of Fortune, and I have the 8 of Cups. Okay, and we're doing love. It says here, don't fear about someone, coming into your life and then leaving you. If you do that, you set yourself up to be hurt. Not everybody stays, and it could be that I'm a firm believer in whoever comes into your life was meant to be, and they'll get there one way or another. Lot of commotion going around. Looks like you're really busy, and I feel like this is for single people, but I could be for married people too. It just looks like you could be at the right place, right time, to be meeting that perfect match for you, or someone that brings you great joy. But it doesn't mean they're going to stay for the rest of their life or your life. So just be open to enjoy the moment. Okay, it's like when we can't predict what's going to happen tomorrow, and we can't go change the past. So that's been heavy on my mind today. I've said it numerous times. We have to live in the moment. So let's do the money, finance issues. We have the Hierophant. Whoop, let me show it to you. You can see it. We have the King of Swords. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, it says in a different kind of way, money's going to get better. I don't know if that means you get a bonus, or you get a part-time extra job, or something. Could be you invented something where you licensed it out and you get paid over and over and over again. But it says in the financial area, it looks like your work is secure, which is good for most everybody. And I want to say everybody, but you never know. There could be someone it's not that your job isn't, your company could be, not stable. But other than that, it looks like it's going to be a good money month for you, or finances are going to be good for the month. But I would also budget. I keep hearing the word. Some of you need to have a budget and stick to it. And if you do that, you're going to be happy. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss, Sagittarius. So much for dropping by, and I'll see you again next month.